This is a live look at Carter Finley Stadium in Raleigh, North Carolina. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the NC State Wolfpack and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Great place to start for this offense. Quarterback making adjustments. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Slings it downfield. Finds space on the right. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be first and goal from there. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game. Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. I just can't imagine any excuse for taking that penalty. A delay of game, at least it's still first and goal. He goes right back to the air. Looking to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. Oops, someone moved just a bit early, and the offense is going to pick up a penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And, guys, everybody needs to be on the same page. Those false starts in this part of the field, crushers. Second and goal. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to fire. Trying to find the end zone. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Hurricanes!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running, I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. NC State with a 1st and 10 here. To the air, it's Bailey. Pressure coming, and it's a sack. The Wolfpack put themselves in a hole here on 2nd down. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Back to pass. Here comes the heat. He makes the catch close to the sticks, but he'll be a little short of the 1st down. 4-down territory in overtime, and they need to pick up a 3rd and long here. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Pressure's there, and he lets it go. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. One more stop by this defense wins it. 4th and long in overtime. On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Fires toward the end zone. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays. A live look at D.W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Arkansas Razorbacks and the Miami Hurricanes. Alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe will be down on the sideline. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's incomplete after taking a shot on 2nd down. They're staring at 3rd. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. If he houses this, it's ball game. And that will put a stamp on it. A game-deciding play as they seal it with a pick. The Razorbacks with the 1st and 10. Jackson gonna throw it. Oh, they're after him. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Running inside, it's Smith. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. 3rd and long, and they want to be careful here not to go backwards and make a potential game-winning kick tougher. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up 4th down. And here comes the field goal unit. And he's got to find the right combination of distance and accuracy from the right hash and 45 yards out. Defense will call a timeout. They got a peek at the formation, want to make sure they're in the right call on this big down here in overtime. And he missed it. No good. Field goal attempt is no good. It is a devastating blow to not come away with points here in overtime. They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Sends it back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Platt. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. And the Razorbacks, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Here's a heat. Had to get rid of it quickly. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
The bad news is it's incomplete, but the good news was the quarterback, I think, made the right decision that time, actually throwing it away. He's been burned a couple times early in this one with some picks.
They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And we've already seen him make splash plays in this football game. He got the interception, the big pick earlier, now getting in the backfield, getting to the quarterback, and doing the most important thing. When you get there, get home, and get him on the ground. He's got a...
And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
And this is why you pick defense first when you go into overtime, because I want to know exactly what I need. Nice job on third down, stopping the quarterback, getting the sack, forcing the fourth down, and probably the field goal. Offense.
Oh, he missed the kick, and we are still tied in overtime. Got it done in the passing game on the last play. Let's see what they do on first down. The play action fake. Fires to the big fella. He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line.
Hey, he's spreading the ball all over the yard, man. A lot of times when you go to one guy, man, I can kind of shut them down, or I can run coverages to stop wide receivers. Now getting the tight end involved, using the whole field, really in a flow, in a rhythm. The passing game looking good.
Runs through the tackle. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. On the ground, it's Jackson.
And that's a good, solid run there, Reese. And if you want to win in overtime, running the football is a good idea.
Showing that you're the more physical team in overtime can really be a breaking of their will. He wants to change this route. Wants to throw on third. Into the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. Not sure if something's wrong with their kicker, but they won't try the game-winning field goal and instead go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Grabs it. That'll do it. A double overtime touchdown to walk it off.
I mean, what a great way to start this game. Getting the football in the end zone, getting it to your big play wide receiver. Nice job by this offense.
Yeah, David, it just seems like this offense came out with a sense of urgency, right? They're playing with great energy, and it seemed like everything they dialed up on that drive worked perfectly. Really nice rhythm, really nice flow, and they cap it off with a touchdown.
There is no more picturesque stadium in all of sports than the Rose Bowl. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the UCLA Bruins and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe will be keeping an eye on things on the sideline. This offense has it with really good field position. Wants to throw on first down. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. Got his man. Touchdown, Miami!
how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the PAT makes it 7-0. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. Throwing, Imaliava. Under fire. Buying some time. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly. Maybe picked up one on the play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking for a man. It's Imaliava. Bringing the heat. And down he goes. 3rd down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. 3rd down from the gun. Here's Nico Imaliava. Trying to get rid of it. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. 4th and long, and they have to pick it up to keep their chances alive. Imaliava to throw for it on 4th. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. This was hardly an offensive juggernaut, but sometimes you lean on your defense and grind out a win.
This was a defensive struggle, no doubt.
Glad to have you with us from Huntington Bank Stadium. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Minnesota Golden Gophers and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rowe working the sidelines. We'll check in with her shortly. Great place to start for this offense. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. He's got it and still on his feet. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. And the play will stand after the replay booth just does a little double checking to make sure. The Hurricanes have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Running the red zone, it's Jackson. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Canes!
And they start this game with fireworks, explosiveness early, opening drive, and then they just push it in with the running back, a little bit of physicality, the cherry on top of the sundae to start this game with a 6-0 lead.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. To throw, it's Lindsey. the pressure. He gets away. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. Well, will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. It's incomplete. Almost intercepted in the end zone. It'll be third down. Third down in overtime, and they need to get it to the end zone. On third and long, try to convert through the air. Defense scoops it up, and he's headed the other way. It came down to the final quarter. Clutch plays, guys delivered, and they get a close win.
Yeah, Reese, big-time players make big plays in big games, and that's what happened in this circumstance. As a coaching staff, David, you love this. You know that you have confidence in your guys to go out and be able to execute when it matters the most.
Correct, and you don't know until the games, right? You don't know when those moments present themselves. How are they going to handle it? Great job handling a close game, executing down the stretch like they needed to.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Wallace Wade Stadium in Durham, North Carolina. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. It's the Duke Blue Devils and the Miami Hurricanes. Reese Davis along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. We'll hear from Holly Rowe in a bit down on the sideline. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Escapes the pressure to his right. A shot toward the end zone. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Keeps it and gets past the chains. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. Precision execution on this opening drive, and now they'll try to finish it with a first and goal. Going to the run, it's Jackson. And he breaks the play. Touchdown, Hurricane! A methodical drive, soul-crushing, spirit-breaking, and it ends in a touchdown.
And listen, I know everybody wants the big plays, the big, long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And the Blue Devils with a 1st and 10. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Rushes on him. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Back to pass. Under fire. And they got it. Down in overtime, they have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Pressure coming. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on 3rd down. Does the drama get any thicker? The offense comes to the line on 4th down here in overtime. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. He caught it. They make the stop, but not before. He gets enough to convert on 4th down, and rolling the dice pays off. 1st and goal, down a touchdown. They have to get it in the end zone. Looking to throw. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Looking to fire. Oh, they're after him. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. Field goal is off the table. They have to get it in the end zone on 3rd and goal here in overtime. On the option. Quick toss. And they just didn't get anybody on that defense out of position, and they will lose yardage on that one. 4th and goal, and this is the ball game. He'll set up to throw. Here's a heat. Touchdown, Blue Devils. They got it in, and now an extra point away from the tie. Extra point here will tie the game.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. They'll go to the air. It's complete on the right side.
Yeah, and he runs a quick out route, and this is a timing route. Quarterback has to trust him, throw him the football. You can tell they've thrown this a time or two. Nice job, nice success.
The give on the inside. Didn't get much done on that run. He'll fight his way out and maybe pick up a yard. They want to keep this drive alive. 3rd and short here in overtime. Oh, not able to hold his water, and the offense will have it stepped off against them. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. They'd love to strike first with a touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. From the gun, the running back looking for room. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. So they'll send out the field goal team to try to take the lead here in overtime. Never a doubt. And with that, they've taken the lead. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on first down, 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. They find Wesco open on the right. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Well, you're trailing into games. Someone's got to make a play. There's an accurate throw by the quarterback, and when you throw it accurately like that, you give your receiver an opportunity to advance the ball. Good, strong running. He's able to break a tackle, and that's an explosive play they need now as they're trying to tie this game up.
Back open in the middle. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a 1st down.
You've got to be excited if you're a fan of this team. What you've seen on this opening drive, they look locked in, all 11 guys on the same page. This has been a beautiful opening drive. Really nice tempo, phenomenal execution, whether it's been running or throwing like you saw right there. And here they are now, down in close to the red zone, but the head coach is loving what he's seeing out of his team early.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. 1st and goal, and a touchdown will win it. Wide receiver going in motion. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Got his man on the right. He got it in. Ball game. What a clutch play as they win it in double overtime. That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
It is hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
What a thriller. What a confidence builder to be able to come up with a win like that in overtime. A live look at the flats in Atlanta, Georgia, Bobby Dodd Stadium. No home field advantage in this one, just a great stage for a neutral site showdown. It's the Georgia Tech Yellow Jackets and the Miami Hurricanes. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Hey guys, checking in with Georgia Tech's head coach before the game. He said these kind of matchups are always fun when he's going against a former Nick Saban assistant. As you know, they have a pretty famous text chain of guys who came up under coach. They have some similarities, but they have some differences. What I do know, it's always a good game when these guys match up. Back to you guys.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. And guys, this opening drive has been surgical. They've walked it right down the field, now looking at 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. If you don't tip the scales at 3 bills, stay on the sidelines. Big boys in the goal line D. Running back looking for the end zone to the left. And he's in! Touchdown, Miami! That touchdown was a clinic in keeping your offense on the field and wearing the other defense out.
Sometimes your best defense is your own offense, being able to stay on the field. You're absolutely right, Reese. That was a clinic. Running the ball, playing at great rhythm and pace. QB making good, smart decisions and not shooting yourselves in the foot. No penalties, no turnovers. It doesn't get any better than that last drive.
And the Yellow Jackets quarterback's getting set on 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Mendoza. Grabbed over the middle, it's Harris. Makes the grab almost to the 1st down marker, but a good pickup on that one. The Yellow Jackets with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. In the red area, it's Hosley. There's a crease. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. 1st and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. He's looking to throw. Under fire. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. Got nothing last time. Now 2nd and goal from the 3. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets! They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after. There have been miniseries, novels, movies, long-form plays that have been over in shorter period of time than that drive. That was a marathon.
And that's just so frustrating when you're a defensive guy, time and time again, trying to get the stops, and they just keep making the plays, and they punch it in for a touchdown. Demoralizing.
They'll move the tight end. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Took a shot as he threw.
Well, they tried to go play action on that one to see if they could freeze the defense, but a great job getting to the quarterback, not being fooled by it and forcing the incompletion.
Quarterback keep. Oh, he's got some space. Got enough for the 1st. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Yellow Jackets back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Hosley. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. They'd love to strike first for the touchdown. They'll try to keep the drive alive on 3rd down. The snap sets up to throw. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
And, man, now you see why it's such an advantage to play defense first in overtime. So your offense knows exactly what they need. Nice job rushing the quarterback, getting him on the ground, and forcing the would-be field goal attempt next.
Splits the uprights, and now they have a 3-point lead here in OT. They've got it 1st and 10 from the 25. He's looking to throw. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. He's got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it 1st and goal.
Well, this is an offensive coordinator that has a lot of confidence in his guys, and you can see that from the play call. They were backed up all the way down near their goal line at the start of this drive, but they've stayed aggressive the entire time, putting the trust and confidence in his quarterback, in his players, to get it done. They've moved this thing all the way down the field, and now they've completely flipped it. They're now at the goal line of the opponent. You gotta love what you've seen from this offense.
Nothing doing, and he was lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage at 2nd and goal. Defense rolling out the big bodies to try to stuff the run. They'll keep it on the ground to the left, stiffing the goal line. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
You have to understand at home, it's really hard for a head coach to kick a field goal at this juncture. After such a long drive, so many first downs, you've gotten right down to the doorstep. Fourth down, you want to be able to pay this thing off and punctuate this drive with a touchdown.
From the gun. He wants it all. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. The drama built throughout this. A live look at the flat.